When I call your name, if you would, go to your defensive positions. For Florida, number 7, Jackson Barton. Number 6, Mario DeAngeles. Number 1, Jaden Allen. Number 34, AJ O'Nolan. Number 27, Brody Pettit. Number 99, Noah Sanchez. Number 5, Austin Emmerman. Number 98, Braden Severse. Number 11, Jacob Gianni. Number 4, Lucas Sutton. Number 10, Frankie Sokaleski. Number 12, J.P. Patterson. Coaches, Matt Allen, Chad Barton, T.J. Heddick, and manager Scott Emmerman. For the home team, South Carolina, number 17, Johnny Carr. Number 1, Peter Festamaker. Number 8, Johnny Untal. Number 28, Grady Sherrington Dutton. Number 99, Will Chapman. Number 3, Jackson Richardson. Number 5, Stone Bird. Number 50, AJ Petro. Number 15, Michael Dowling. Number 4, Brandon Espinoza. Number 44, Drew Braymiller. Number 7, Joey Fontana. Coaches, Alvin Espinoza, Pete Fontana, and Johnny Carr. Manager, John Untal. Umpires for today's game, championship game. Behind the plate, John Wall. First base, Terry Jones. And third base, Ricky Ward. Now, if you would, please stand and remove your hats for invocation and national anthem.
Let us pray. Father, we thank you again for the beautiful day you've sent our way. Lord, we pray that we'd always be thankful for all things that come from you, and all things do come from you. Lord, we thank you now for these two teams, these coaches, Lord, the fans and parents, friends. Lord, we pray that you would protect the players and coaches as they compete in this contest. And Lord, we pray that everyone will play with good sportsmanship. Lord, we pray for the umpires. Thank you for the job they've done and the job they're going to do. Lord, we pray now that you bless each one of us as we participate in this event. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Mr. Wall, the field is yours.
Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball Machine Pitch World Series. We have reached the final two, Florida and South Carolina, to play for it all. If Florida wins, they will be your Machine Pitch World Series champions. But if South Carolina wins, they will force the if necessary game, which will follow about an hour following the conclusion of this one. I'm Mike Rideout. I'll handle the play-by-play of today's game. If you want to participate during the broadcast by sending in shout-outs and best wishes, send them via text message to area code 352-258-8450, 352-258-8450. Send your shout-outs via text message. And we do have some shout-outs coming in. Let's get to those. Shout-out to Team Florida from Gabe Rivera. Another shout-out. Keep up the great work, Florida boys. And good luck, boys. Knock them balls out of the park. That's another Florida shout-out. So South Carolina, love to hear from you. 352-258-8450. Another shout-out. Thank you, JockJive, for streaming. And that's from Florida. You're welcome. Glad to have you guys a part of the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying our coverage as we wind down this tournament today, the final day. And then we'll crank it back up again on Saturday with the AAA Ozone and Majors World Series. Spring Hill American, Florida, will be the visiting team. Scott Emmerman, the manager. T.J. Hedick, Chad Barton, Matt Allen, the assistant coaches. Jackson Barton will lead it off for Florida against Hilton Head, South Carolina. We'll play 6 innings to determine who comes out on top. Also with machine pitch, each batter gets 5 pitches. You must make contact on the 5th pitch. Barton will step in. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1, and we are underway. Barton, DeAngelis, and Allen scheduled to lead things off here in the top of the first for Florida, which edged Virginia 1-0 in a great defensive game. As this one's hit foul over to first base. And South Carolina eliminated Mississippi 6-4. to advance. Last night, Florida beat South Carolina 21-12. That was a shootout. I'm not sure what type of game to expect between these two teams here today as that ball is hit up the middle, off the glove of the diving second baseman. That'll be a base hit into center field. Good effort at second base. I think that's Will Chapman playing second. They didn't put the starting lineups for the players on South Carolina, but I think that's Chapman at second. So it's a leadoff base runner for Florida in the top of the first. That will send up the left center fielder, number 6, Mario DeAngelis. First pitch to the lefty is taken for ball 1. Taking a look at how these two teams got to this point, starting with the championship bracket. Florida opened up the tournament with a 10-1 win against Mississippi, followed by a 12-7 win against Tennessee, and then the win against South Carolina last night, 21-12. Ground ball to the pitcher. The throw to second is not in time. Safe is the call at second. DeAngelis reaches on a fielder's choice. Barton safe at second, and Florida with 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Florida again beating Virginia earlier this morning, 1-0 in a game that lasted under an hour. Fastest game that I've had in the Machine Pitch World Series. Great defensive game on both sides. Virginia center fielder made a diving Sports Center type play, diving catch, and Florida was only able to push 1 run across the plate. South Carolina, meanwhile, opened up with a 12-3 win against Virginia. They beat Louisiana 5-2, and then after the loss to Florida, dropped into the losers bracket where they bounced back today and beat Mississippi 6-4. So it's Florida and South Carolina here in the Machine Pitch World Series. Jaden Allen, the batter, with runners at first and second and nobody out. This one hit left side, past the diving third baseman into left field for a base hit. They're sending the run home. The throw to the plate won't be made, and Florida takes the first lead of the game, 1-0. Jackson Barton scoring. Mario DeAngelis moves to second. 2 on with nobody out, 1 run in. And here's the cleanup hitter, number 34, left fielder A.J. O'Nolan. Another shout-out, Papa Tooch in the hizzy. Okay. Number 7, Jackson Barton. You are my number 1. Mom loves you. So proud. This next pitch taken for a ball. This one's hit left side and just beyond the reach of the left fielder in foul territory. Just a long foul ball for A.J. O'Nolan. Just underway, top of the first inning. Florida 1, South Carolina nothing. Florida batting in the top of the first. Also in the Coach Pitch World Series, it's Louisiana and Alabama. That's the rubber match. Both those teams have played 2 one-run games. Bouncing ball to third. It goes between the leg, or to short rather. It goes between the legs of the shortstop. That'll be an error, and that's going to allow another run to score for Florida. DeAngelis able to slide in safely. Allen holds up at second, and Florida up 2 here in the first. I'll send up the number 5 hitter in the order, shortstop number 27, Brody Heedick. Another shout out. Good luck, Team Florida. Bring it home from the Lugo family in Spring Hill.
Now batting number 27, Brody Heedick.
First pitch taken for ball 1. Next pitch, bouncing ball to third, and the third baseman will get one back to second, not in time. But Jackson Richardson able to get the put out. 5 unassisted, fielder's choice to retire Allen. O'Nolan now at second, Heedick at first on the fielder's choice, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 out for Noah Sanchez. He'll take ball 1. This one hit past the third baseman, right down that left field line. Base hit. The runner's coming home. Here comes the throw to the plate, but it's off the glove of the catcher. Sanchez ends up at second base. He drives in a run. And Florida takes a 3-0 lead. Runners at second and third with 1 out. That sends up second baseman number 5, Austin Immerman. First pitch taken for ball 1. Another shout out. Thank you, JockJive. Come on, AJ and Team Florida. Love Mason and Avery Curtis. You're welcome. Ground ball. That is a fair ball. Down the third base line. The throw to third, not in time. Florida's putting them in the perfect spot. A single down the third base line by Austin Immerman to drive in Brody Heedick. And it's a great start for Florida. A 4-0 lead. Runners on the corners with 1 out for Braden Savarese. He'll take ball 1. Another shout out. Let's go, Florida. You got this. Virginia Machine Pitch All-Stars. Thank you, guys. A heck of a game, Virginia. Popped up into center field. The catch is made. Runner tagging and coming home. The throw instead went to first. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Savarese as Noah Sanchez will score. And Florida now leads it 5-0. Again, if Florida wins, they will be your World Series champions. South Carolina has to win twice. Also remember, though, South Carolina battled them hard yesterday. It was a 21-12 Florida win, but Florida pulled away late. So no reason to give up just yet, South Carolina fans. You haven't even come to the plate yet. Jacob Gianni will be the batter, the number 9 hitter in the order.
Now batting number 11, Jacob Gianni.
Runner at first with 2 outs. And he swings and misses here. Once again, our shout-out number, 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. Send your shout-outs via text message. Jacob Gianni, the starting right center fielder, hits this one on the ground to short. They do have a force play at second. That's where the throw will go, and it's in time to end the inning. But what an inning it was for Florida as they played 5 runs, sending 9 batters to the plate. And as we head to the bottom of the first here in Lumberton, North Carolina at the Machine Pitch World Series, it's Florida 5, South Carolina coming to the plate right after this timeout here on JockJive.com.
The Sportsmanship Award is one of the most coveted awards to be won at this Dixie Youth Baseball Tournament. Sportsmanship is playing hard to win, but realizing all cannot become winners. It is being a gracious loser and even more a gracious winner. Good sportsmanship involves such matters as fair play, keen rivalry, but careful observance of the rules, courtesy, and a generous attitude toward an opponent. To be considered for an award for sportsmanship, a team must, 1, demonstrate good conduct and positive attitude by all players and coaches, both on and off the field. Number 2, be prompt and participate in all scheduled activities throughout the tournament. 3, have fans that show good conduct and attitude toward umpires and opposing teams. And 4, be neat in appearance and dress of both team and coaches at all times. We ask all in attendance here at this Dixie Youth Tournament join the coaches and players in making these qualifications the rule of behavior while attending these tournament games. Let's make this year a wonderful year of fun and great memories.
Well, folks, if you would like a copy, a downloadable copy of this game or any game during the World Series, they're only $5 each. Just email info@jockjive.com. Tell us what games you want, and we'll send an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card, and the games will be on their way to you. That's info, I-N-F-O, info@jockjive.com. Johnny Carr leading it off.
Number 17, Johnny Carr.
Number 17, Hilton Head, South Carolina, down 5 as we head to the bottom of the first inning. And that one ripped off the glove of the third baseman into left field for a base hit. So South Carolina with a good start here in the bottom of the first inning. The manager for South Carolina, John Ontal. The assistant coaches, Johnny Carr, Pete Fontana, and Alvin Espinosa. Next batter, Peter Finstermaker, number 1. He's been playing in center field in the tournament. First pitch to the left-hander is taken for ball 1. Runner at first with nobody out. Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Let's go, Team Florida. You got this. Your Spring Hill family loves you. Bring it home, champs. Love the Grice family. Ground ball to second. And the second baseman will get the out. The throw back to first, not in time, but Emmerman makes the play. Fielder's choice for Finstermaker as Johnny Carr is out for the first out of the inning. 1 out, 1 on for John Ontal. Another shout out. Let's go, Team Florida. Bring it home from the Vorosic family. We are so proud of you. Defense, boys. Let's go, Spring Hill. You guys are playing great. Bring home the championship. We are all proud of you guys. That's from Coach Jeff and Jaden. Throw to second is in time by the third baseman, Barton. 5-4, fielder's choice. And that will be out number 2. 2 outs for Grady Charrington Dunton. Team Florida, defense. Go defense. Here we go, Team Florida. We're so proud of y'all. The chant 2-out rally by the South Carolina folks on the first base side. Charrington Dunton grounds it over to short. Knocked down, picked up. The throw to second gets away. Runner will head to third. And now the throw comes into the pitcher. The runner going to second, and then timeout is finally called. But Charrington Dunton will get the bag at second. Ontal at third. And with 2 outs, South Carolina has 2 runners in scoring position for Will Chapman, the second baseman, number 99. Another shout out. Jaden, we love you, cousin. Let's try it again. Guys, whenever you can, put periods and commas in there to help me out. Jaden, we love you. Cousin Nikki, keep up the good work. Team Florida. That's all one sentence there. It's okay. Hashtag we are Hilton Head. Let's go, boys. The team at Sonesta Resort Hilton Head. First pitch to Chapman, taken for ball one. Another shout out, go Hilton Head from Martin Dickey. Ground ball to the shortstop by Chapman. The throw to first. Got him in time. 6-3 put out, and the inning is over. South Carolina threatens, but they fail to score. So we'll move to the top of the second. Florida up 5 here in Lumberton, North Carolina.
Did you know a child may start in the Dixie program at or below age 6 and continue through age 19? Yes, there's an opportunity for youth 6 through 19 to enjoy baseball in Dixie. Dixie Youth, Dixie Boys, Dixie Majors. If your league is not a part of these baseball programs, contact a Dixie official for information and bring your child up in Dixie.
Mike Ranout back here in Lumberton, North Carolina. The sun is kind of trying to peek through, but mostly overcast. Current temperature 81 degrees. Wind blowing from right to left. Good day for baseball. Another shout out, go Team Florida, go Noah, bring home the ship from the Sugarts family. Ten, 11, and 12 due up. Lucas Sutton will lead it off. First pitch taken for ball one. Once again, if you want to send a shout out, send it via text message, 352 area code 258-8450. 352-258-8450. This is popped up near the bag at second. The second baseman drifting back, and the catch will be made by Chapman for out number one. One up, one down for Frankie Sikelski. A one-out pitch. Take it for ball one. Another shout out. Curtis family loves you. Aiden O'Nolan. Go Florida. Go South Carolina from Marriott Vacation Club. Swing and a miss. Bring it home, Florida. Logan Verosic. Sikelski batting with the bases empty and one out here in the top of the second. Swings and misses here for strike two. Florida up 5-0. If we get to that point, the mercy rule is in effect for this game. It's 15 runs after 3 or 10 runs after 4. Sikelski got a piece of it and fouled it off. But I'm not expecting a good effort there by the catcher. Bird was pointing to the umpire, hey, it's in fair territory, but it hit the batter. Mr. Wall right there on the call. He's been solid like a wall. Swing and a miss. Sikelski out on strikes, and that's the second out of the inning. 2 gone for J.P. Patterson.
Now batting number 12, J.P. Patterson.
First pitch taken for ball one. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the second. Florida 5, South Carolina nothing. If Florida wins, they will be the World Series champions in machine pitch play. If South Carolina wins, we'll play another one. That ball off the glove of the pitcher. Fontana not able to come up with it. It'll be a base hit for J.P. Patterson. 2 outs, 1 on. We'll head to the top of the order. And Jackson Barton. Jackson Barton coming in a .647 average in this tournament. 11 for 17. South Carolina's got 2 players that are ahead of him. Will Chapman batting .692 and Jackson Richardson batting .727 in this tournament. How about that? Top of the order. Barton single last time up and scored. Another shout out. Go Brado and Jackson. With love, the Kings. Let's go Florida. Proud of you, Lucas Sutton, from Aunt Peggy. Ground ball left side and knocked down by the shortstop. The throw close, but not in time. Good effort, though, at shortstop. Just not able to make the put out. Now we'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs. Timeout call by South Carolina. They're going to have a quick conference here. That's Grady Charrington Dunton at shortstop. Patterson at second base. Barton at first. Back to your shout-outs. Go JP. Great hit from JR. Hey, Steve Grace. Hilton Head is going to win. Let's go Jaden and Team Florida. Bring home the hardware from Brody Bug. Go Brody and Mario. Bring home the championship to Spring Hill. Mario DeAngelis reached on a fielder's choice and scored his first at bat. He hits this one on the ground to second. The throw in time. 4-3 put out to end the threat. Florida strands a couple, but as we head to the bottom of the second, Florida on top. It's Florida 5, South Carolina nothing, right here on JockJive.com.
Here are some things you may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, NJCAA, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota, and everywhere in between. Here's another thing you may not know. We are ready to come to work for you. That's right, we have a package to fit practically every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
6, 7, and 8 due up for Hilton Head, South Carolina. Jackson Richardson will lead it off. He's had the hot bat. 750 average in this tournament. 8 for 11, 3 doubles. And he lines this one to short, and it is caught on a low line drive. Catch made by Brody Heidick. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Another shout out. Go number 99, Noah Sanchez. We love you. Love your family. Mom, Ryan, Damon, Cameron, Noah, Evan, Lucas, Sydney, and Avery. Next batter, Stone Bird. Hits this one to the pitcher. The throw to first. Low, but dug out of the dirt there at first base by Jaden Allen. On the 1-3 put out. That'll be your second out of the inning. 2 gone for number 50, A.J. Petro. Here we go, Hilton Head. Have fun and play hard. The next shout out. 2 out rally, chanting some of the fans. Another shout out. Mike Kernan is cheering for Hilton Head. Go Jaden from Logan Verosic. This one's fouled back. Let's go Florida. Uncle Joey and the girls from New York are rooting for you. Jacob, the Gianni, take home the trophy. Go Jaden from the Verosic family. Let's go Brady. Let's go Brady. We'll wait for this play. Popped up left side. The left fielder coming in and caught right on the left field line. Foul line for the third out of the inning. A catch made out there by A.J. O'Nolan. And South Carolina is retired in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll keep it right here as we head to the top of the third inning. Florida still out in front, 5-0 against South Carolina. Let's go Brado and Team Florida. Bring home the win and proud of you. Love Mom and Dad. Good luck Stone from Nico Martucci. Folks, be sure to follow JockJive on Twitter and Facebook. On Twitter, we're at JockJive, and on Facebook, simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine. We give you scores, schedules, game highlights, event updates, and more. Twitter and Facebook, a great way to keep up with JockJive Sports. Well, our summer of Dixie coming to an end, but still, between now and mid-August, JockJive will be streaming the rest of this tournament here today. The Coach Pitch Championship game, and I know they're having technical difficulties. We're working on it. Our apologies. Plus the Final Four for the Junior Dixie Boys Pre-Majors and Majors World Series. And starting Saturday, right back here in Lumberton, the AAA Ozone and Majors World Series. Catch it all right here on JockJive.com. Thanks for the positive feedback, guys. We appreciate it. Glad you've enjoyed our coverage. I'm just thankful that after the weather, we were able to stay on schedule. Got pushed back a little bit, but all in all, it's gone pretty well. Jaden Allen will lead it off. He'll take ball one. Florida hoping to add to a 5-0 lead here in the top of the third inning. Next pitch popped up, left side, hooking over in foul territory. Diving attempt by the left fielder, but he can't come up with it. Good effort, though. He almost got to it. That's Peter Finstermaker over and left. Good effort. Next pitch to Allen. Popped up into left center field and a sliding catch made. Good play for the first out of the inning. Not sure who that is out there in left center. Again, South Carolina didn't put the starting positions on the lineup, so it could have changed anyway with any substitutions, which I'm not privy to. They have phones in the dugouts. They call upstairs with the changes. So I'm just trying to catch the guys as they turn around. A.J. O'Nolan bats with one out and the base is empty. He reached on an error first time up and scored. 5 runs in the first inning for Florida. So far, the difference in the game. Swung on and grounded into left field for a base hit. 1 out single for O'Nolan. And it looks like our left center fielder may have gotten shaken up a little bit. I guess that was the center fielder that made that catch. That may, well, no, Peter moved over to left field. I'm still not quite sure. Let's hope that young man in left center is okay. Not sure if the ball maybe rolled off his glove and popped him in the mouth. Looks like that's his coach is going to put his arm around him and walk with him. That is number 44, Drew Braymiller. Tough young man. He's going to walk it off. Looks like Drew is okay. And I think that's A.J. Petro now out there that made that catch, that first out. So he's going to stay in the game. He's going to tough it out. And Brody Hedick will bat. It's been amazing to see these guys bounce back from any types of injury. And I think the biggest injury that I saw, there was a catcher for Lumberton, North Carolina. A ball thrown. I don't think it was quite from the outfield, but it was deep in the infield. Had his glove up, had his mask off, never hit the glove, hit him right in the forehead. They end up calling paramedics to check him out, put ice on him. We were delayed for about 15 minutes or so. He didn't come back in the game and play, but he did go out and shake hands after the game. But later that day, he played. It was amazing. Tough young man. Milstead, I think his name was. Brody Hedick at the plate. A chant, here we go, Hilton Head from the South Carolina fans as that one's fouled back. Zach Milstead was the name of the catcher for Lumberton. Well, that's a tough young man. 1 out, 1 on. This one hit past the third baseman into left field for a base hit. Florida's got 2 on with 1 out. Let's get back to your shout-outs. Let's go Little Mario in Spring Hill. Bring it home from camp. Go Team Spring Hill from Access Healthcare. Dina, Louie, and Latin Smurf. Way to go, Team Florida. We're so proud of you. We love you, Jackson Barton. We love you, Jackson Barton. Love Nana and Poppy. Good luck, Jaden. Make sure you let us know who you are when you send the shout-outs. Let's go, Florida, from Volusia County. Go, John Salsa Man on Tall. We love you. The girls at Fiesta Fresh. Noah Sanchez is the batter. He'll take the first pitch. 1 out. This is swung on and grounded to third. They've got a force play at third. The throw to second, not in time. Oh, wait, they don't have a yes, they did. I get confused because I didn't see the other runner. Nolan didn't run at all. So he's going to be out. I think he thought that there was not a runner on first. And that confused me a minute. Fielder's choice for Sanchez. 2 outs now with runners at first and second. Florida up 5 in the top of the third. Austin Immerman, the batter. He singled down the third base line and drove in a run. Grounded to third. And the third baseman will tag the bag. 5 unassisted fielder's choice to end the threat. Florida fails to score here in the third. We'll move to the bottom of the third. Our score, Florida 5, South Carolina nothing. Right here on JockJive.com.
Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Dixie Youth Baseball has now given over $1,240,000 to former Dixie Youth players and scholarships. Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program.
Mike Rideout back here in Lumberton, North Carolina. We head to the bottom of the third. Florida with a 5-0 lead. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida. You guys rock. Shout out to Frankie Sikelski. Love Uncle Marco, Aunt Kathy, and Yaya. Cookeville, Tennessee is cheering for our Spring Hill boys. Go Team Florida. This is a shout out for JockJive. Thanks for broadcasting and doing such a great job bringing us the games. Next best thing to being there, John and Debbie Grice. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. We're happy to be here. Glad you're enjoying our coverage. I know a lot of people are thankful they couldn't be here, but we kind of make them feel like they are here. First pitch to Michael Dowling is taken for ball one.
Substitution for Florida,
Jacob Gianni now in for Florida. Here's a one bounce ball to second. The throw to first will be in time. 4-3 put out. You know, and Florida kind of doing what they did in the first game, playing good defense.
First batter for South Carolina, number 15, Michael Dowling. Now batting number 4.
Brandon Espinosa, the batter, with one out. First pitch taken for ball one. Both teams winners earlier today. Setting up this matchup between Florida and South Carolina. This ball hit off the glove. The shortstop picks it up, throws to first. The stretch. Boy, a heck of a stretch over at first base by Jaden Allen, but just didn't get him. That was a split. So Espinosa reaches the bag safely. One out, one on for Drew Braymiller. Another shout out, the Mighty Eights of Hilton Head. Here we go, boys. Shout out to JP and the Florida team. Keep on keeping on. Love Liz and family. Good to see them Florida boys playing great ball. Way to go, AJ. Love you, Uncle Ron. Come on and hold them, Florida. Love your Spring Hill family. Let's keep it going, Florida. Bring that championship home, the Ventiloro family. Let's go number 27, Brody Hedick, and all those Florida boys. We are rooting for you from Brooksville, Florida. Grandma, Granddad, Uncle Bobby, and Aunt Andrea and Coop Dog. Thank you, guys. Ground ball to short. He almost went to third, but the throw did go to second. He's got a smile on his face. But at least Hedick did make the right play in time. Drew Braymiller will reach on a fielder's choice. 6-4. That's the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 7, Joey Fontana.
Another shout out. Yanni Brickley says, go Hilton Head. This pitch bounced over to short. Backhanded. Throw to first, or second rather, in time. Another 6-4 fielder's choice. Fontana reaches on a fielder's choice, but the inning is over. So Joey Fontana, the number 12 hitter, means that South Carolina will have the top of the order coming up in the fourth, but they failed to score in the third. So Florida still out in front as we head to the top of the fourth. It's Florida 5, South Carolina nothing. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida. Shut them down and get those bats swinging. Another shout out. Way to go, Team Florida. Bring home the hardware. Way to go, Spring Hill from the Haas family. Bear with me, folks, as I'm trying to communicate with our another announcer as they are having technical difficulties. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida. Bring home the hardware from the Burton family. All right, we head to the top of the fourth. Florida up 5. Brandon Savarese will lead it off. Excuse me, Braden Savarese. This one hit right back to the pitcher. Fontana fields it, throws to first in time. 1-3 put out for the first out of the inning. I'll send out Jacob Gianni. Reached on a fielder's choice, first time out. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida. So proud of you all from the Wilkes family. They're cheering you on. First pitch taken for ball one. Florida scored 5 runs in the first inning. That's been the difference. Jackson Barton led off with a base hit. Mario DeAngelis reached on a fielder's choice, but the throw to second was just a little bit late. That put 2 on with nobody out. Jaden Allen then singled to left field. And A.J. O'Nolan reached on an error by the shortstop between his legs. This ball off the glove of the third baseman on a diving attempt. That's likely an infield hit there. 1 out, 1 on. Noah Sanchez, Austin Emmerman, and Braden Savarese each drove in a run. Barton, DeAngelis, O'Nolan, Hedick, and Sanchez all scored in that first inning. Lucas Sutton, the batter. South Carolina, again, will have the top of the order coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning. This pitch taken for a ball. Chant of defense from the South Carolina fans as this one is swung on and missed. Another shout out. This one says, go Frankie Sikelski and team, Florida. Bring home the championship trophy from your Aunt Carol and Uncle Tassie. Ground ball to second. They're going to get the runner. The throw to first, not in time. 4 unassisted fielder's choice for Sutton. Gianni is out at second for the second out of the inning. 2 outs, 1 on for Frankie Sikelski. Another shout out. Go Stony Bird. We love you. The 3rd grade girls at Creative Arts. Go Hilton Head. Keep up the great work, Joey Fontana. We love you so much. Love Zia, Regina, and Brian. Let's go Team Florida. You make Spring Hill proud. From the Higgins. Hey, Jennifer. Good to hear from you guys. Sikelski takes the first pitch for ball 1. Another shout out. Congrats to coaches and boys. Go get them. That's for Florida. Swing and a miss here by Sikelski, who struck out his first at bat. Florida keep on crushing them from the Snyders. Once again, if you want to send a shout out, send them via text message. 352-258-8450. That's the shout out number. Sikelski with 2 strikes bounces this one over to short. The throw will go to second for the force, and the inning is over. 6-4 fielder's choice. Florida fails to score in the 4th. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Florida still on top, 5-0. But again, top of the order due up for South Carolina when we return.
Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Dixie Youth Baseball has now given over $1,240,000 to former Dixie Youth players and scholarships. Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program.
By the way, I just noticed that spot a little bit outdated. Let me update that for you on the scholarship program. 85 $2,000 scholarships were awarded this year. High school seniors are eligible to complete an application and mail it. You've got until February the 1st, 2019 for consideration of a scholarship award if you play Dixie Youth Baseball in any 12 and under age division and will be a senior next year in high school. We encourage you to consider this opportunity. Applications will be available after October the 1st on the Dixie Youth Baseball website at youth.dixie.org for 2019 scholarships. Top of the order for Hilton Head, South Carolina, so a good opportunity for South Carolina to try to get back in this game. They trail 5-0 heading to the bottom of the 4th. Keep it up, Spring Hill. You boys are playing as smooth as a fresh jar of Skippy from the Toth family. Well, I overheard Coach saying that if they win this game, no curfew tonight, they were going to party. Maybe they can have some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The batter, Johnny Carr, pops it up into left center. That's going to drop for a base hit. Leadoff base runner for South Carolina here in the 4th. Another shout out, a good rally here, Hilton Head, boys.
Next batter, number 1, Peter.
Let's see, a good rally here, Hilton Head, boys, is all you need. Let's get a crooked number. South Carolina making a little bit of noise in their dugout, trying to get the troops going. Peter Finstermaker hits this one off the machine. That'll be a dead ball base hit. So first and second with nobody out for South Carolina. Let's go Team Florida. You got this, boys, from the Deese family. Come on, Team Florida. Show these guys how you play. Go Team Florida. Great job, players and coaches. Love you, Braden, Rossi, Missy, Grammy, and Pop. John Ontal, the batter. He reached on a fielder's choice first time up. He bats with runners at first and second. Nobody out for Hilton Head, South Carolina. They trail by 5. They need to try to come away with something in this inning with the top of the order up. And this one hit on the ground to second. Scooped up. Nice play by the second baseman. Back to first. Yes, he did. He turned 2. Could end up being the play of the game. Austin Immerman. Just a nice, smooth pickup, kind of on a backhand play. And then he throws it back to first for the double play. 2 outs. Runner advances to third. And the batter, Grady Charrington Dunton. Reached on a fielder's choice last time out. Boy, that's a huge play for Florida. This one hit to the shortstop, but it goes past him and into left field. And the run will score. So South Carolina's on the scoreboard. And it's now 5-1.
Now batting number 99, Will Chapman.
That sends up the second baseman, number 99, Will Chapman. He reached on actually he grounded out to short, to end the first inning. South Carolina getting their first run of the game. They're in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 outs with a runner at first. Will Chapman having a really nice tournament. .692 average coming in. 9 for 13. This one is popped up to the shortstop, who makes a catch down to his knees to end the inning. So the inning began with such promise for South Carolina, but the double play was huge. Florida today has been unbelievable defensively, and a big reason why they're just 2 innings away from winning the Machine Pitch World Series. We'll keep it right here as we get caught up on some more shout-outs. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Florida 5, South Carolina 1. Shout-out says, yes, sir, Austin Immerman. Let's go Spring Hill. You got this from Brooksville, Florida. Let's go Team Florida. Bring home the win from the Hawkins family. Another shout-out on the board. Here we go, boys. You got this. Plenty of hits left in you. Good luck, Jaden and Frankie from the Nobisso family. Cheering from across the river for Hilton Head. Love from Jackson Richardson, Savannah Cousins. Thank you, guys. Ben the Juggler says, go Hilton Head. Go Stony Baloney and Jackson the McClures are pulling for you. Team HHI. Go Team Florida from the D. Benedettos in Spring Hill. We are Team JP.
Battle for Florida, number 12, JP.
All right, Florida, get your hot bats on. Watching you from Brooksville. Love Uncle Ron, Lindsay, Mason, and Avery. The batter for Florida here in the fifth is J.P. Patterson. It's batters 12, 1, and 2. Florida up 5-1. Game scheduled for 6. As this one's popped up right side, that's going to be in foul territory. No one's going to catch it right in front of the first base dugout. Just a foul ball. Proud of you, A-Dog, number 5, Austin. Love you, Uncle Tommy. This one hit right back to the pitcher. Nice stab, and the throw to first will be in time. Good play by Fontana. 1-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Florida sends up the top of the order now. Jackson Barton, the batter. Let's go Florida from the Hotops.
Now batting number 6, Mario DeAngelis.
Jackson Barton is the batter. Mario DeAngelis is on deck. They got it right now. Players letting them know about it, too. It's taken for a ball. Bring it home, Team Florida, from the Savarese family. So proud of you, Jacob. Love Aunt Suzanne and Antonio. Go Team Florida. This is popped up into right field and caught. Nice catch. That is Brandon Espinosa out there in right field. And there's quickly 2 away for Florida. 2 outs, base is empty.
Now batting number 6, Mario DeAngelis.
Mario DeAngelis batting now. Great defense, Team Florida. Sikelski and Florida. Team, we love you. Now get some runs. Get some more runs. Love your Aunt Carol and Uncle Tassie. Ground ball past the shortstop into left center field. 2 out single for Mario DeAngelis. Sting 'em, Team Florida. You've got this. Hilton Head Baseball Association is so proud of all the boys on the field. What a great accomplishment for both teams to be here in this game. Amen.
Now batting number 1,
Jaden Allen, the batter. It was a battle last night between these two teams. Doesn't it seem like Florida and South Carolina, they always seem to be hooking up against each other? Good. It's become, I think, a pretty good rivalry. Good luck, Team South Carolina. Proud of you boys from Coach Bauman, Creative Arts. This is popped up by Jaden Allen. The pitcher coming running in on the third base line to make the catch. Fontana puts it away for out number 3, and Florida fails to score in the 5th. Florida's only runs coming in the first, but they put up 5. And as we head to the bottom of the 5th, it's still, well, actually a run in the 4th by South Carolina made it a 4-run game. It's still 5-1, though, as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Batters 6, 7, and 8 due up for South Carolina.
Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
Take Me Out to the Ball Game, sung by the South Carolina fans on the first base side, beyond the first base dugout. Let's do this, Florida. Let's wrap up this undefeated season. You guys rock. So proud of you, JP. Bring it home to Florida. Kelsey and Chris. Let's go, Team Florida. We are proud of you. Bring home the hardware from the Vorosic family. Let's go, Team Florida. Bring it home. Proud of you, Frankie, from your big brother, DJ. Let's go, Florida. Defense.
First batter was South Carolina.
Another shout out. Here we go, Jaden. Jackson Richardson leading it off. He lined out to short. First time up, 0 for 1. Bottom of the 5th. South Carolina down 4. Game scheduled for 6. If South Carolina can rally and win, they'll force the if necessary game. That one hit down the line, but just foul. Rolls all the way to the fence in left field. Just a long foul ball. Another shout out. Let's go, Florida. Let's go. Once again, if you want to send a shout out, send it via text message. Area code 352-258-8450. 352 area code 258-8450. 352-258-8450. That number is provided on your, just up above your scoreboard. Here we go, Florida. Hold them here. Let's go, Florida. Go Noah Sanchez from the Schugerts family. Next pitch to Richardson. He pops it up left side, foul territory, and it's going to kind of drop in that no man's land. No one can get to it. It's really turned out to be a pleasant day here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Got a nice breeze, 81 degrees. How about that? I bet you Florida folks are jealous right now. Swing and a miss by Richardson. No, we got a piece of it. Mr. Wall right there on the call. Another shout out. Let's go Team Florida from the Pyatt family. So Richardson got a piece of it to stay alive. And he rips that one on the ground to third. Long throw over, not going to be in time. He gets over the head of the first baseman. That's going to send Richardson to second base. He's got good speed, and he'll get in there just ahead of the tag. South Carolina with a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the 5th. Another shout out. Let's go Brody and Austin. Keep up the good work from Brandon Higgins, Spring Hill. Thank you, Brandon. Let's go Drew and Team South Carolina from the Moscato family in Buffalo, New York. Crooked numbers, Hilton Head. Let's go. Timeout call by Florida. Runner at second with nobody out. Well, coming this fall to JockJive.com, SWAC football, soccer and volleyball, Tuskegee football, ACCC Game of the Week, Great American Rivalries, HBCU football, Navarre and Baker High School football, Georgia Military College football, Gulf South Conference soccer, and more. Check us out often. We are JockJive Sports. JockJive Sports Productions works small events and large, from T-ball to the Toyota Center, youth sports to collegiate. Audio only to full-scale TV production for ESPN. We do it all. To find out how we can cover your team or event, email info@jockjive.com. Florida and South Carolina playing in the Machine Pitch World Series Championship. Louisiana and Alabama playing in the Coach Pitch Championship. And this one fouled back. Another shout out. Hold'em Team Florida. Let's go Hilton Head. Never give up. Shout out. Or excuse me. Shout Team Fontana from Shoemaker. All right, I guess a shout out to Fontana from Shoemaker. A base hit up the middle for Stonebird. Richardson around third. He's coming home. The throw to the plate is not in time in front of the base. And Richardson scores the second run. Bird takes second on the throw. 5-2 now. South Carolina with its second run. Still nobody out. Someone else says, supposed to be working, but sitting here rooting on Team Florida. Let's bring it home. You need one of those computers where, like during March Madness, and you can kind of put up the little graphics thing in case the boss walks by. Let's go Will Chapman in South Carolina from Uncle Dave. A.J. Petro, the batter, number 8 hitter in the order. Runner at second with nobody out, 1 run in. Petro hits this one left side, shortstop charge again. The throw over to first, gets away. Runner rounding third. He's going to come home, maybe. No, the throw will go home, descending back. Bird moves to third. Petro at second. And South Carolina threatening with 2 on and nobody out. Already 1 run in. That means a tying run is coming to the plate. Let's go Spring Hill from the Rodriguez and Blevins. Let's go Jackson, number 7. Love Mom, hashtag Team Florida. Let's go Florida. Bring home the hardware. You got this from Ty and Tanner. Michael Dowling, the batter, and he pops it up and out of play for strike 1. Come on, Hilton Head. Let's go, boys. You got this. Come on, Florida. Bring the gold back to Spring Hill from Ethan Higgins. Spring Hill. Thank you, Ethan. Bring it home, Florida, from Brian and Megan Dunn. Defensive Team Florida. Here's a shout-out that says, just postponed a meeting to watch the game, biting my nails. Here we go, Hilton Head. All right. Ground ball left side to the shortstop. Only one play. That will be the first. The throw this time is, no, they call him safe. The throw back to third gets away. But the runner may have gotten hit by the ball. Either that or just got stepped on his hand. Looks like he's okay. I think we're going to ask call timeout. Scott Emmerman wants to know on that last play why the runner was called safe, I think. Well, he's pointing actually between second and third, so I'm not sure what his question is, but he's going to ask help from the home plate umpire now. And we have a 3-umpire crew, by the way. All 3 of them are going to get together and discuss this last play. So another run scores to make it 5-3. South Carolina has a tying run in scoring position. Another shout out, go Joey Fontana, love Papa and Nana. Excuse me, let me try that one again. Go Joey Fontana, love Papa and Nana. My apologies. Shout out says, thank you, JockJive. We appreciate you in Spring Hill from Jennifer Higgins. Thank you, Jennifer. Hope you're doing well. Another shout out. Way to go, Coach Scott. Another shout out to all the Spring Hill boys. You guys are doing an amazing job. Proud of you. Keep up the good work from the Smiths. Runners at second and third. Still nobody out for Brandon Espinosa. First pitch taken for ball 1. Another shout out. We are so proud of our Florida boys. Number 7, Jackson Barton. We love his dedication. We love you from Nana, Poppy, Aunt Crystal, Aunt Lisa. We'll wait for this play. Ground ball. Well, the throw goes to third over the head of the third baseman. 2 runs are going to score on the play. We're all tied at 5. The throw back to second goes into right field. Now the throw goes over to third, not in time. South Carolina, with 5 unanswered runs, has tied the game.
Now batting, number 44,
5-5 here in the 5th. And Drew Braymiller, the batter. Still nobody out. try that shout out again. We're so proud of our Florida boy number 7, Jackson Barton. We love his dedication. We love you from Nana, Poppy, Aunt Crystal, Aunt Lisa, Grandma and Grandpa Barton, Grandma Sharon, and Papa John, Cousin Cole, and Grandpa Allen. Go HHI. Keep it coming. Come on, Michael. Let's go Will Chapman and Hilton Head from Auntie Lily. Good luck, Team Florida, from your old teammate, Jacob Lugo. Thank you, Jacob. Hope you Florida fans are ready for another game, says another one. That one hit. Fair ball down the third base line, past the diving left fielder. Drew Braymiller rounding second. He's heading to third. The throw wide of the bag. Now he's being waved home. The throw gets away. Here comes the throw to the plate. And the throw got him out at home plate. It will be a triple, though, and an RBI as Espinosa was able to score on the play. A 5-run inning, and South Carolina has taken a 6-5 lead. That's also the first out of the inning. Joey Fontana, the batter, with the bases empty. Another shout out. Go Jackson from Dominic, Alex, and Nico. Florida and South Carolina, you champs should be all playing in the planetarium because you're all stars. I like it. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Snagged it by the pitcher. The throw to first will be in time. 1-3 put out for the second out of the inning. 2 gone for the top of the order. Another shout out. Bring it home, Spring Hill from the Haas family. Rally back HHI. Richland, South Carolina is rooting for you all the way. Love you, AJ Petro. Let's rally Hilton Head. The Ozone boys of HHBA are pulling for you. Johnny Carr, the batter, the leadoff hitter. Kyle Gutshaw watching from Woodstock, Virginia. Sports announcer for college and high school. Thanks for tuning in. Swing and a miss here by Carr. Let's go Team Florida. Bring it back to Spring Hill from Coach Lee. Come on, Frankie and Team Florida. We got this one from your Aunt Carol and Uncle Tassie. Swung on and hit off the bag. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Carr holds at first base with a 2-out single. South Carolina with a 6-run fifth inning with a lead. And I do have a final score to pass along in the coach pitch. They've wrapped up the coach pitch World Series championship, and Louisiana, your coach pitch champions, as they beat Alabama by the final score of 9-1. Louisiana 9, Alabama 1 in the rubber match and the coach pitch World Series. Meanwhile, here, if South Carolina holds on and wins this game, we'll have another game coming up scheduled for a 4 o'clock start. If that time changes, we'll let you know on our Facebook page. So make sure you like us on Facebook. Line drive by Peter Finstermaker off the pitcher's glove, but picked up at second. The throw to first will be in time, and the inning is over. What an inning it was for South Carolina as they plate 5 runs. And in doing so, take a 6-5 lead into the top of the 6th. A.J. O'Nolan, Brody Hedick, and Noah Sanchez will lead it off for Florida. Florida trying to get the chatter going in their dugout now. See if we can catch up on some more shout-outs. Garrett Hall says, I wish I was on the South Carolina team. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm 50 years old. Come on, Florida. Y'all will bounce back next inning. Thanks for all the coverage, JockJive. You're welcome. Let's go Team Florida. You got this. HHI, you got this. Aaron Judge. Okay. Woo-hoo, Hilton Head boys. Hold them here. Come on, Florida boys. You can do it. Love the Curtis crew. So batters 4, 5, and 6 due up for Florida. They need 1 run to tie and try to get this thing to the bottom of the 6th inning. South Carolina, on the other hand, 3 outs away from forcing the if necessary game.
Batter for Florida, number 34, A.J. O'Nolan.
O'Nolan has reached on an error and singled. He'll take ball 1. Florida now trails 6-5 here in the top of the 6th inning. O'Nolan pops it up left side, foul territory, left fielder, a diving attempt, and once again close, but he can't get it, and he throws his glove down in frustration. He's made several diving attempts out there, and he's been close every time, but he just hadn't been able to make the catch. That's Peter Finstermaker, but a really good effort again. I feel you. You've been giving it your all out there. Next pitch. That one is hit past the shortstop into left field for a base hit. A leadoff single for A.J. O'Nolan. So the tying run aboard. The go-ahead run at the plate. Brody Hedick, 1 for 2 in the game with a run scored. Hedick steps back in the box. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1. (6-5) South Carolina, top of the 6th, last inning. Last hope for Florida in this game, unless they can get a run. That ball hit out in the left field is caught. There's your first out of the inning. Actually, that is Jackson Richardson, who has now moved into the outfield. Was playing third base. 1 out, 1 on for Noah Sanchez, who singled in a run back in the first inning. He's also reached on a fielder's choice. He'll take ball 1. Tom Betty says go Hilton Head. Let's get our hits, rally those bats. Let's go Team Florida. 3 up, 3 down, HHI. Let's get this win. Love T-Wolf. Bring it home, Florida boys. Love you, Austin. Love Aunt Teresa. Let's go Brody from the Higgins. Next pitch, grounded, just foul down the third base line. 1 out for Florida in the top of the 6th inning. Tying run at first base. That's A.J. O'Nolan over there at first. Timeout called as we wait on some baseballs. Florida had a 5-0 lead in the first inning, but South Carolina with 1 in the 4th, 5 in the 5th to take a 6-5 lead. That's one hit past the third baseman into left field for a base hit. So Florida with 2 on and 1 out, trying to rally in their final at bat. DeAngelis getting them fired up in the Florida dugout. I'm actually sitting right next to the Florida dugout, so I've got a good look into Florida's dugout. And they're trying to stay positive over there. Meanwhile, South Carolina calls timeout just to set the defense here. Tying run now in scoring position. The go-ahead run at first. 1 out for the number 7 hitter, Austin Immerman. Back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Let's go Austin from the Higgins. Tim, Olivia, and Yanni say go South Carolina. Let's go, Florida. You got this from the Snyders. Great Grandma says, keep up the good work, Florida. Let's go, Hilton Head. Everyone from HHBA has called in sick today. Cheering you on from home. Pitch to Immerman. Line to short. Caught for the out, and there's 2 away. Florida down to their final out in this one. 2 outs, 2 on for Braden Savarese. Keep wanting to call him Brandon. Braden Savarese. And that one popped up into left field, and it is caught. South Carolina has won it to force the if necessary game. We will have a decisive game coming up. Folks, stay with me. I'm going to try and confirm if we're going to play it 4 or sooner. This one's a final, though. South Carolina 6, Florida 5. To force the if necessary game. Florida had a 5-0 lead, and South Carolina rallies for the victory. See what I can find out, folks. Just a moment. Actually, I'll do this. They've got to talk with the coaches. I'll post it on the JockJive Facebook page. I'll let you know on the JockJive Facebook page what time first pitch will be. Final score once again, South Carolina 6, Florida 5. It'll be a rematch. The rubber match coming up right here on JockJive.com, probably in about an hour. Again, check out the JockJive Facebook page for more information.